Hey everyone, quick video here. I just have some jewelry making supplies. I've got some things because I wanted to make some new clay creations. So I got some molds and things. I got some sandpaper, just a couple of things that I wanted to show you. Some new things that I wanted to try. I got a bunch of air dry clay. What's this one? 5 pounds, 2.5, several pounds of clay. And I want to try my hand at making some air dry clay creations. So I've never really used air dry clay before, but I want to try it out. I do still have some polymer clay left, but I'm going to maybe take that out after I try out the air dry clay, because I wanted to make some new nail stands. I want to make some charms. I want to make some beads. So yeah, I want to make some new creations. So I got just some regular sandpaper to help me sand the air dry clay pieces if I needed to. Let's show you, maybe we'll show you the jewelry making stuff first, and then we'll get into the clay stuff. This is jewelry making stuff too. These down here, I got some new beautiful glass charms and beads. I'm going to show you them in a minute. Okay, sorry guys. So here we have, these are so cute. These, I've been wanting these for a while. So sometimes I make my necklaces and bracelets and things different ways. Excuse, I don't have my nails done right now. I need to do another set. But I bought these because sometimes I make my necklaces differently. If I'm using my beading wire, sometimes I like to cut the piece. Sometimes I like to leave it on the spool. It depends. I don't know. I just found creating, but these are really helpful because if you did need to cut a piece the length that you need, because it's happened to me quite a few times now, not that many times, but it's happened a couple times, where the beads will fall off the other end. And it happens, but thankfully it didn't happen where everything fell off. It was just a couple of beads. So these are so cool because they're little springs in between with little handles, as you can see. And I chose the pink ones because I thought they were the cutest. But I think they were different colors, I think. And it's like a little spring, and you put the maybe stretchy string in there or beading wire, and you'll close it. And that kind of just locks off the other side of the whatever it is that you're working on, so that you don't lose your beads. So I thought that that was a good idea, and I have been seeing those. Sorry guys if I bumped you. And these are called, okay, thought I was going to say the name on the front, but it doesn't. Then I just got some new jump rings. These are cool because they do come with lobster clasps, so I like that. And they're all different sizes of rings. And I think these are gold-plated, if I remember correctly, by Panda Haul on Amazon. So I really, really want to try these out. And then I got, where did the little crimp beads? I got new little crimp beads, just tiny little crimp beads. I think there's 500 in there. They're really, really tiny, and they are gold-plated as well. I've got some new 18 or 14, I can't remember. Gold plate. I'll leave everything below in case you're interested. But just new crimp beads. These are plated as well. So I'm hoping that I try to get all of this stuff in better quality so that nothing rusts or tarnishes. So, and then I did research on every item because I want to make sure that for the most part they don't rust and they last a long time. Although if it does rust, you can just change out the little finding or little component, and then you don't have to take apart, hopefully you don't have to take apart your own necklace. But I'd rather just change this little piece if I needed to, rather than change the whole thing. But these are like my new favorite little clasps, so I wanted to try these out. and these are gold plated as well. These here, I can't remember. They're definitely stainless steel because it says stainless on the package there. Stainless. But this is silver and gold. I just got some new clasps, so we're going to try those out. I do love me a good clasp. We got some new Beadalon 7-strand bead stringing wire. And it's perfect because these are a 2 millimeter. I think it's 2 millimeter crimp bead. These are beautiful. These are also plated. I love these. They are like irregular shaped hearts. Love, love, love them. Ooh, they got some nice weight to them. I like that. And I did research on all of these items, and they all said that they would not rust. So how pretty are those? I cannot wait to try those. I have wanted just some regular like gold heart charms, and when I found those, I was like, yep, 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 yep. You're coming with me. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, what else do we have here? We have, guys, I broke one of the glass charms. I got these little fishies, and I was trying to open something. It was wrapped in bubble wrap, but the way that I grabbed it, I don't know if I like grabbed it too hard, and I kind of pushed down with one of my fingers, and I felt something, and I was like, no, 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 no. These are glass beads. I could not break them, and unfortunately, I didn't crack like a whole charm, but what I did was I broke a little fin, and I'll show you. And I don't know how to fix glass. I could just be done. I don't know if I can fuse it together somehow, but it's so sad because I'm like, no. Alright, so these little guys just came in these little packaging thingies here, and look how gorgeous these cute little fish are. I had to get these. I might go back for more. Look how adorable these fish are. Aren't they so cute? And I have been seeing so many beautiful necklaces with these little fishies. And I'm a Pisces, and I love little fishies. And they have all sorts of different colors. I chose this one because it was such a variety of colors. I love them, and I can't wait to make some beautiful pieces with them. I might as well show you these since they are out. You know what? I'm going to save this bag so that I can put these guys in here. Let me first find, yeah, here it is. I'm going to find the one that I unfortunately broke. Okay. Let's open this thing. Okay. So each individual, or I should say, whew, I almost dropped it. Whoa. Each one comes individually wrapped. So there are several of them. Let me count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 pieces. So not many, but I think that they are so adorable. And it's a perfect amount. And that could mean 14 different necklaces. Although, let's see. Is there 2 of each? 2 of those, 2 of those. There's only one of the one that I broke. Those match. That one. Do these match here? Yep. Does this one have a partner? Oh, I do have another one of the ones I broke. Okay, I'll show you the one that I broke. I'll show you the one that I broke, and then I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. So look at the little fishy, right? But what's special about him? Ugh, I'm so mad I broke the little fin. I kind of heard and felt the crunch, and I'm like, no, no, that's not what I want to break. If anything, look how I feel like my hand's just gonna get in the way. I need something to put this on. Hopefully my camera doesn't go crazy, but I'm going to put this on this little baggie here. And look at the little fin. Look at the little fin. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad that I broke it. So if you guys know of any way to, this is glass. I don't know if I can fix it, but look at how cute the little fish is. Look how gorgeous it is made. I love the striping of the fish. These are so beautiful. And I think that each and every one is most likely going to be different in their own way. And I absolutely love that. These are cute because you could make a necklace and then a bracelet. So you could make like 7 necklaces and have it matching, or you could, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I definitely know that I want to make some, use these in a necklace, probably not a bracelet because they're glass and, I'm pretty rough with my hands and I would hate for it to break on my wrist. So we will see. I have to be really delicate because even like a keychain, I mean, we throw keys and keychains around. I would not put these on something like that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the little fish that I broke. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. This guy here. So this is his little partner. Did this one break too? This one. Okay, but I didn't break both of them, did I? How unfortunate that both of them are broken. I might just leave that one in there. Both of them are broken. No. All right. Well, let's take out the ones that. So fortunately, oh, these are stunning. Fortunately, these haven't broke. Look how gorgeous these are, guys. Aren't they beautiful? These are so, so cute. Let me get my little. This probably isn't smart to do with my little plier, but I'm going to be very, very delicate. You hear that? Definitely glass. So they are beautiful. Stunning. I'm not going to show you all of them. Like, look at this. So I've got a bunch of them. Ones that look like Nemo. I gotta be very careful. Look how cute the little Nemo is. You've got to be so careful with these guys. Like, you don't want to throw them around. If I can open it. I am obsessed. I already want to go back for more. I got these for under $4, if you can believe it. Don't ask me how. I have no idea. I am those type of like shoppers, especially Amazon, that I will dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and go down rabbit hole upon rabbit hole upon rabbit hole until I get to probably never get to the bottom, but I'm digging and digging and digging, and I for some reason am loving glass beads. I am fairly new to jewelry making, but I have always loved glass beads. And when I found these glass charms, I said, yes. And normally handmade glass charms like this are extremely expensive. Very. I do have a little small collection of glass beads and charms right now, and I think that I might get it together and do some sort of organizer with all of my glass. I don't even want to use them. That's how beautiful they are. So each one has a partner to go with it. All right. So, oh, wow. These are stunning. Like, how do you even make that? I have been watching a couple of, like, that's the partner to that one. So I'll show you the ones that I haven't shown you yet, obviously. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you my favorite one out of these so far. Oh, there's 2 types. Okay. So these are all the little partners of all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. I'm going to show you that one, show you that one. All right, so these are just like the doubles, right? So I don't think I have to show you those, but I will show you the rest of these because I definitely think that you want to see them. And I think that they totally deserve to be shown. I'm telling you, when you find stuff like this, especially on Amazon, it is incredibly expensive. I was even considering making my own, but I'm like, you need a kiln, and kilns are expensive, and where am I going to put a kiln? I live in an apartment. I don't have a home yet, and but that is definitely a dream of mine, is to have a kiln so I can make pottery and ceramics. I have always loved pottery. I had a really fun class when I was a child in elementary school, and it was the funnest class in the world. We could make whatever we wanted. We learned so many things, how to adhere pieces together, how to make slip. We were making mugs and bowls, and we were glazing, and we had our own kiln in there, so the teacher would collect all our pieces. And um, I don't know, I don't even remember. A couple days or a week later, we would, you know, get our pieces, and it's so cool because the glaze that you put on there totally doesn't look like the glaze that uh what am I trying to say? Like when you, how do I say this? It's basically a paint, right? So let's say I was painting this fish, but the paint is like a lot of them were like really dull colors, really very like neutral colors. And then when the piece would come out, it would be a bright colored piece like this. So what I'm trying to say is it's like the glazes weren't what they looked like when we painted them on at finish. Does that make sense? So after it's, cooked in the kiln, it kind of changes the color. Does that make sense? After it's cooked, it's a whole different color. It is just amazing. I love ceramics and pottery. I always have. So it'd be a dream to like make my own pieces. I just have a thing with glass work. And I know what it takes to, I mean, I've never done it before, but I've seen plenty of videos of people making these beautiful beads and charms and oh my goodness, just amazing. I think that like glass work, like handmade glass work is like one of the most impressive things in art, I feel like. That pottery, I love it. I love it all. Look how gorgeous this fish is. Beautiful. And he looks like he's like a dark color, but it's a beautiful blue kind of sea glass almost. You can see it a little bit. Aren't these stunning? Now, if I were to use these, use I wouldn't string something through that hole. I'd probably connect something to it. And then, wow. These are, do you hear that? I gotta be careful. Now, these are my favorites. I've got a couple more things to show you, a couple molds, and then something for beading, which I'm really excited about. Oh, and then I have something else, but I probably won't show it in this video. I'll make a separate video on it. It's just a little mini oven that I bought. Brand new oven, super mini, so that I can make some creations with you, do a little bit of a switch up of content. And I've got plans to make some new clay creations and clay stands. And I've been saying it for a while, but I really have been wanting to get that little mini oven, and I got a deal on it. It's not exactly a clay oven, but it'll work just fine. And I don't want to use the same oven that I used to cook my food in. That's not a good idea. So I got something separate, and it was a great price, super affordable. Look how goodness. I have such an appreciation for people that do stuff like this. I was watching a woman create these beautiful beads and charms, and I was just so impressed. They heat it up and they twirl it and whirl it, and it's really impressive. If you've never seen someone make a glass bead or charm or anything glass, like it's really impressive. It's really impressive. I have to go back and get some. These are angelfish. And I am absolutely in awe of these gorgeous pieces. I don't even think my camera is doing these things any justice. Off camera, they are absolutely stunning. Like I can't. Wow. I turned up the brightness just a little bit so you can see a little better. Gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I love these. I love them so much. Sorry if I bumped my camera. I'm excited. My microphone. Gorgeous. I just love them. I love them so much. They're so beautiful. Okay, what do we got? I'm going to put these, I'm actually going to put these fish in these little padded envelopes. Silly me, ripped the little baggies that these came in. I shouldn't have done that. I've got one here. I need to be really careful with these. Like when I store them, I need to when I store this, it came in like wrapped up in bubble wrap. But when I store these, I really need to be careful. Let me take some of this. I'm just gonna wrap them back in the bubble wrap. Extremely careful. What am I gonna do with the little fin? Wow, this is, I'm sorry guys, I literally can't get over how gorgeous these are. I can talk and talk and talk probably the entirety about these. Super impressed with the quality of them too. The price was ridiculous, to be honest with you. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I impressed. Like I'm stumbling over my words. All right, I'll store those off camera. Let's see. We got this thing here. This is a little beading kit that I bought. And how cute is it? Let's take everything out. Let's take everything out. Oh, let's just drop everything. All right. So this little kit is really interesting because it comes with a couple of different things. I got it because I have been wanting to make my own beads. So I got my own little beading rack. Comes with 2 things of string. This stretchy string actually seems very, very strong, and I would say probably more strong than a company that I have that I won't mention. But wow, that stretchy string is impressive. So stretchy string, it comes with these guys in here. These are like big chunky needles, and I was going to say that they're different sizes, but I actually don't think so. I think they're maybe all the same size. So there's a opening at the top there. It basically looks like a huge sewing needle. And then towards the end, it kind of comes to a point. I would be very careful with these, but these are just for beading purposes, making beads. This is the tray that I bought. Very, very, very durable. You hear that? I don't know if it's steel, aluminum, but look how cute this is. Let me stop banging it around. Beautiful design, right? It's got 2 openings on these sides. I don't know if that's so that you hold it or air gets in throughout. I'm not really sure. But this is really helpful, and I have actually been seeing this a lot. I actually saw this a while ago, and I had been wanting to get it for a while, and I just hadn't purchased it. It's actually very, very tiny. You can compare that. You saw the stretchy string, compare that. So it's not very big, but perfect size for my mini microwave and perfect size just in general. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but it's not. So what you do is I'm going to make my own custom beads. Yes, I'm so excited. I do make my own charms, and I have made my own resin beads before, but you put the bead on the needle, and voila, you leave it there, and you bake it just like that. And when you're done, you obviously let them cool, and you can take the bead off of the beading needles. This is going to ensure that the bead is going to kind of cook and bake evenly all around. And I had in the past, many, many years ago, tried to make my own clay beads. I didn't have this, and so I just laid them down on like a piece of aluminum foil or something. I don't remember what I laid them down, and then I feel like you get some spots that are like because you lay them down, right? You lay something circular down on a surface. So I felt like it just wasn't being baked all the way around properly. And sometimes you would get like a flat side if, because it's baking, and then it shrinks a little bit. So I felt like my beads were looking not as round, but I feel like this is going to help a lot. Plus, I made those so many years ago. So we're going to try, this is one of the things that I'm very, very excited about. So this is going to help when I'm going to actually use this bag for my, hold on guys, for my glass bead fish. Put that away, throw that out, clean up as we go. Hello. Ooh. Okay, a few more things here. A little mold. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. Then we've got a few molds here. How cute is this? How cute. I love it. Okay, so guys, I don't know, most of you saw, if you saw my latest, um, how do you say, set. Let me grab it, and I'm going to take you with me because I'm mic'd up and won't lose the sound, but I'm going to walk so we can, where did I put it? Was it in front of me? Yes, it was. It was in front of me at the table. Silly goose. I forgot that I put it over here. Where is it? It's over here, girl. It's over here. Okay. Is it? No, it isn't. Where did I put it? Where did I put that set? Am I bugging out? Where? Hold on a second. Where? If it's not in here, where would I have put it? These are the completed sets. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, I remember what I did. I put it up there. It's okay. I put it on my display up there. I would have to like climb up there to get it. But I made a couple of bracelets and an anklet and 2 necklaces, and I did give a set away to my mother-in-law. She said, I think she said that she loved it so much, and purple is her favorite color, and that it would go great with a bag. I think that she has something like that, so it's home. So I gave her a set, but you guys thought that it was kind of like mystical, magical, fairy garden kind of vibe, right? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So I made a jewelry set that was kind of like purple. I feel like I could still add to it. Like if I wanted to, I feel like I could still add to it. How adorable. You know, I had to. I had to get it. I had to get it. So I'm going to be definitely playing with this thing. And I cannot wait to add her to that necklace. My thought process was, because I already had like the whole set done, so the main part of it is done, but just adding these cute little touches I think will really put that set over. It'll just make it complete, I think, if it's not complete already. So look how precious this mold is. It's got some leaves, some flowers, a mushroom on this side here, and an adorable fairy in the center. Look how cute. Super cute, right? And I love these molds because they're super pliable and durable. These I got for clay. I don't know if you can put resin in this. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if resin over time will kind of mess with it. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely for clay. These are going to be great. So I got that one. Then I got this pack here, and this is a pack of 4 molds. Let me just take them all out. Show you them one by one. More ink molds. Look how beautiful this seahorse is. So I have been wanting to make some sea life, ocean pieces, and I love creating something by hand, but when you have a mold, it is so helpful. And I feel like sometimes you can create texture, but I feel like sometimes with a mold, if you wanted every, like let's say you wanted to make every piece look the same, a mold is really, really helpful. And I'm obsessed with these molds because of the gorgeous detail that these molds have. I think that whoever created these molds did a very, very good job. And I love all of the gorgeous detail in them. So I'm going to show you the other ones here. Look at this beautiful starfish. Look how stunning it is if my camera would focus. Look at the inside, how much detail. I mean, come on. This piece is going to be beautiful. Whatever comes out of here is going to be stunning. And I love it because they make these molds nice and thick. Really, really, really nice and durable. Good quality molds. Next we have here a really cool seashell. I think it's really, really awesome. Look at the quality of these things. Really, really, really nice. And again, has really, really nice detail. I turned up the brightness so you can see a little bit better. Look how beautiful that detail is. I cannot wait to use these. Got one more, my absolute favorite. I love turtles. If you did not know, look how cute this little thing is. Super cute. They would be perfect for earrings. Yeah, a ring, but I think it'd be a kind of big ring. Maybe not. I think it would be really nice. Absolutely perfect for charms, for a bracelet. Maybe a little bit big for a bracelet, maybe not. Definitely going to be making some charms for necklace. I cannot wait to use this this mold because it's got some gorgeous detail. If you can see, look at all that. Look at all that detail. Gorgeous. I cannot wait to use these. So excited. I am so excited. Very, very, very excited. So, what else? We've got one more mold. Let me open it up for you. Let's see. Open, open. I will leave the links to these molds and things down below in the description box, so don't you worry. If there's anything that you like that you've seen, please let me know. Oh, and I got some just crazy art, washable paint, and some air dry clay. I think it's Crayola air dry clay. I did a little bit of research and I've heard some good and some not so good things about it, but it's just to practice because I've never really used air dry clay before, so we'll see how that goes. I love with this mold. I love it so very much. Look at the detail. When I look for molds, I look for a lot of detail. What is that? I don't know if my finger was dirty because I touched something. Did it come like that? I'm not really sure. It's on the back too. Did I touch something? What am I touching? I'm not even touching anything. I grabbed something that was... What in the world? Okay. Anyway. So look how beautiful and detailed this mold is. I absolutely love it. There has been these gorgeous necklaces that are going around with these beautiful fishies on it. And I am probably going to buy... Well, I bought these little fishies down here, so I probably don't need to buy anymore. And I bought those other glass charms. But there are these adorable fish that people have been making, these like little fishy necklaces. I have to try my hand at making them. Have to. I have to. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to look for a mold. And when I found this mold, I fell in love. I fell in love with the detail. Price wasn't terrible at all, but I fell in love with the detail. And like I said, people have been making me beautiful necklaces with these fish on it, and they are stunning. And I love them so much, and I said, I gotta create my own. Of course, I can make the fish by hand, but all that beautiful detail, all that gorgeous detail in there. Oh, come on. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait. I've got so many ideas. And then the corals are really beautiful as well. That would be a really thin piece, so I'm not really sure if we could make anything with those corals. Maybe we could... listen, we'll figure something out. We will figure something out, but those are a little thin. But the fish definitely can be charms. I could try to turn them into beads. We'll see. I'm not really sure, but we will see. I've been seeing the most gorgeous, like, chrome little fish. Super, super cute. So, yeah. Anyway. What else? I think that's it. I think that's it. That's it as far as the haul. I'm going to clean this stuff up. And let's see. Do I have anything else to share with you? I don't think I do. So that just might be the end of the video, is it? Let me think real quick if I have anything. I'm looking around. Do I have anything else to share with you? At the moment, I don't think so. I don't think so. I just need to get in creation mode at this moment now, because I took a little break And now that I have all these molds and my new little beading tray and my new jewelry supplies and new beads and charms and things, I am definitely going to be creating, probably this weekend. I want to make some new air dry clay charms. I've got a lot on my mind, so many ideas, and I just feel like the possibilities are endless when you do things like this. So I absolutely love all the stuff that I bought. If you liked watching, I know it wasn't that long of a video, but if you enjoyed watching, please make sure to leave a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, anything of the sorts, please leave it down in the comments section. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. It'll really help me out. And if you turn on your post notification bell, you can be notified every time I upload so you don't skip a beat. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.